Episode 9. We're so close. I think I can taste it. Dare I call this the finale episode? There's not much left to explore. Well, any episode will be the finale episode, if I commit to making it longer than usual. I probably should commit. I don't want to make an episode shorter than usual, so we'll probably go long for however long it takes to finish this up. Still don't know what this does. Colors and LED stuff. Perhaps an unsolvable puzzle? Right, the other way would be the elevator in Central Plaza. I don't think we've taken the southeast elevator yet. Is that a trap? We're full up on health. We can take a trap. It was ammo. Wasn't really any reason to come up here. I guess we can save. That's pretty important. Two more rooms to explore down here. It's a machine. Ugh, this is gross. What kind of machine is this anyway? Maybe I could turn it on and see what it does. There's a button. It's right up to the machine on the opposite end. That was underwhelming. Maybe if there was something between the clamps? Oh, it's an electrocution machine. Do I have anything that needs a bit of extra electricity? Guess this is for the battery. Goodbye. Calibration Route 3, Tuesday. Full of grace. And what a graceful plummet it was. Straight down. Well, mental note, we come back here once we have the puzzle. Well, not just a mental note, a physical one. Digital, whatever. Might have been an enemy on the opposite side here. I'm not sure if I cleared out this corner. I see. The trap medkits are a different color. I'm full up anyway. Guess I was the last enemy in the ring around the perimeter. Route Wednesday, last one I didn't get. And it was a save room. How awful. This would have been the perfect place to take a break. Oh well. Number 5? No, it's the collection. Right. Let's see how far along we are in this. Missing 10 and 14. And 33 and 35 and 38. Looks like there might be 40 in total. I think I got most of them. Luckily they're numbered, so if I need to I can look them up. There's a sign. Calibration Route 4, Wednesday, full of woe. Ah, that one came out quickly. Alright. It's a brazier. The fire is crackling softly. Staring into the flames, I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay, and maybe it won't. This one didn't have anything important other than the save itself. Which means the thing that I need to do to unlock the ferry is something I should know already. Or I need to go into 7 Seas to figure that one out. I guess that might make sense. In a way. Consult the notes quickly. Said quickly, but it's not going that quickly. Hit the golden key inside the ferry's head, not the pond ferry, the theater ferry. Even if you break open the head, it's in a block of resin, so you'd need to melt it with something. Acid or fire. Okay, so we could have used fire the whole time, but we needed to break it open. Oh, that's what I was missing. Knowing what we know, if we got the flamethrower, we wouldn't need the acid, which means we could... One moment. This is neither here nor there. So we had to get the bronze key and the crank handle. We got the flamethrower from... Where did we get that? I can't remember. I'll have to look this up some other time. I'm sure there's probably some shortcut here that is implied by the fact that you can use the flamethrower. But since you can use the flamethrower, you don't need the acid bottle, which means you don't need the data disk. You might not even need the silver key, just the golden key. The trident gets you the silver key, and you get the trident from the mask. Yeah, you can skip a lot if you have the flamethrower, if I'm understanding this correctly. I don't think there should be any more traps. I'm going to run straight through. It's scary how fast you move. Alright, nearly there. Now that I cleared out the lower level, this is kind of a shortcut, isn't it? A safe shortcut. This whole time. Actually, you need the silver key to get into Tolman's office, don't you? And that turns on the elevators, so... Not sure what you could do with the golden key before then. Guess you could... get into the ride area, right? That's the only thing. It's the golden key. I should be able to get it out. It's still stuck. It's done. I don't feel good about it. An important looking key. It was trapped in resin inside the fairy's head. Well, the crow's office then. I hope this doesn't knock us out of the phone call that was happening in the ride area. I thought you might. How do we want to play this? Could grenade it up. Splitting the difference might not be the best idea. I'll try it. Damn. Well, I guess this just means we won't fight the big guy. Oh dear. It's unlocked. Phone call. I'll do the phone call first. Hello? You know, I never had a plan for all the gold. In fact, it quickly became a problem. We couldn't sell it, basically. Not without it arousing a lot of unwanted attention. We had too much of it too quickly. And the shape, those cylinders, well, it's not the normal process, is it? But then I had an idea. What if it was the normal process? Or what if we pretended it was? So Marvin and I devised a plan. We just needed a site, a disused gold mine. Marv found one in South America, in Brazil. And you know what? It worked. For a while at least. Every few moments something flashes up onto the screen. I wish it wouldn't. We can make your wish come true. No, we can't. It's a photograph. There's something strange about the frame. It's a statue. She's quite beautiful. And made entirely of gold. Jacqueline Crowe, 1948 to 1982, beloved wife and mother. It's a shelf. There are so many medkits. I don't need to take any. Would they really give you, like, infinite medkits? Interesting. What's that? Shotgun shells. It's a certificate. Emory University, in recognition of the completion of the prescribed course of study, Edward L. Crowe, confirming from the first episode, middle name L, has been admitted to the degree of biochemistry. A handwritten letter. Hey Ed, we didn't pass the inspection. They figured out that the ore is homemade. The Brazilian authorities want to know where the gold is really coming from. This is getting too dangerous. I'm coming back to Georgia. See you soon, Marv. There's an electronic panel. Control room. No unauthorized entry. There's a button. It's a blackboard. Control room elevator switch number code. Oh boy. My first is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. My second is in Guest, but not in Puddle or Spindle. My third is in Lumber and Goblin, but not in Puddle. My fourth is notable only by its absence. It's a slide projector. File number 3762, Guest. Merged at around 50% root excavation. It varies from specimen to specimen, but they largely retain a human-like appearance. Most distressing, they are capable of a limited, non-verbal form of vocalization. File number 1739, Goblin. Merged at around 55% root excavation. Despite their small stature, I've concluded that they are not infants. On the contrary, they may be a senior variant of the Guess. Their advanced age causing a weaker genetic makeup, which has diminished their anatomy upon emergence. File number 6413, Spindle. Merged at around 60% root excavation. Much of their muscle and fat is missing, but their bones have become elongated. However, the bone mass is spread more thinly, and consequently the bones are brittle. Additionally, without sufficient flesh as cushioning, their joints are weak. I remember the first time I killed one of these things, it was killed by a bear trap. Thought the bear trap might have been the needle that, or the straw that broke the camel's back. But it may have been that the bear trap is super effective on these guys because of the way it snaps their limbs. At least that seems to make sense based on this lore entry. File number 1347, lumber, emerged at around 60% root excavation at the same time as the spindles. Here, the exact opposite phenomenon can be observed. As the lumbers are stiff and stout without excessive muscle and fat, perhaps this could explain why the spindles have insufficient flesh. File number 5592, Grinner, emerged at around 70% root excavation. The form is bipedal, but other similarities to a human body are quickly disappearing. In terms of anatomy, each specimen is vastly different from the next. File number 3973, Puddle, emerged at around 80% root excavation. I pray this is my final entry, for I cannot imagine how anything beyond this point would be capable of emergence. The puddles experience widespread cell necrosis. They are, quite literally, melting. Grinner, but also in Goblin. I'm gonna do this one by one, and use my handy dandy notepad. Guess I don't have to read it. 1739. It's a 9. Guessed, but not puddle or spindle. (3762). Not in puddle or spindle. So it's 6-2. It's a 2. Next we have... My third is in lumber and goblin, but not in puddle. One, 3, 4, 7. One, 7, or 3. It's a 1. The last one only notable by its absence, so I assume a number that doesn't appear here. But we've seen 1, we've seen 2, 3, I'm not sure we've seen 4 or 5. Oh, there's a 4. What about 5, 7, 8, and 9? There's a 7, 5, 8, and 9. There's a 5, 8, and 9. Oh wait, there's a 9. There's no 8. Which brings us to the question, what even is the numbering theme for these files? If not counting upwards, you'd think there may be like 3,000 files or something like that based on the numbering, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Another save room. It's a campfire. What a strange room. The fire is crackling softly. Staring into the flames, I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. And maybe it won't. And this would be the preserved route, I suppose. The only one. Route Sunday. It's a small notebook. The Diary of Edward Crow, aged 10 and a half. Saturday. I'm excited. Tomorrow Father and I are going camping up in Condor County. Condor Country. Over the river. Father says it is just a nickname, as there are no condors in Georgia. I am looking forward to the trip, nonetheless. I love being outdoors at night. Father and I found something strange while camping. A green, shiny thing, sticking out of the ground. It is wriggling back and forth like a little bug. But Father says it is not a bug, as it is made of metal. Monday. We found a second wriggling metal thing, a couple 100 feet south of the first one. Father wanted to know what it is made of. He cut off the tip with his camping knife. Inside is a different metal. It looks like gold. Tuesday. 2 more shiny things, 4 in total. Father says there may be more. Wednesday. Father bought Condor County. Country. As well as a couple of acres on either side. He said we could rename it if we wish. Well, that explains Crow Country. They may have said Condor Country before, during a phone call, and I misread it as Crow Country. I don't know. It's squirming back and forth. Is it alive? I guess the other cut ones weren't moving, huh? Root does imply it'd be something that's alive. Oh! Scared me. Hi, Natalie. How are you feeling? Not great. Yeah, me neither. Is it your mother? Yes. She died some time ago. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful statue. It's solid gold. Yeah, it must have been very expensive. Your dad really spared no expense, I guess. Did you find him yet? Mr. Crow? No. Not yet. I'm still looking for your father. But I have a pretty good idea where he is. I just need to take the central elevator. Mara, what are you going to do when you find him? I need to talk with him. Are you going to kill him? What? No, of course not. Don't think I don't see that gun in your hand. I see it in your face too. You've already made up your mind. Natalie. I know he's done bad things. Very bad things. Perhaps he is beyond forgiveness. But please, don't kill him. Bring him to me, okay? Let me speak to him. One way or another, today might be my last chance. Please, Mara. Okay. Why don't you come with me? No. I don't want to know what's down there. I'll wait here. To wooden crate, more gold ore. I wonder what would have happened if we brought the police officer and told him where Natalie was. Probably would have gotten another story beat, which I missed out. I feel like I missed out on a Dark Souls NPC questline. Terrible feeling. Ah. It's a screen. There's a button underneath. It's a monitor. It's a video feed from a security camera. Wait a second. That's my car. Looks like Arthur's still alive. Or still inside. And still alive. Talk to him. Arthur? Can you hear me? Mara? Is that you? I can't see you. Where are you? I'm in a control room. A control room? Is it cool? Yeah, it's really cool. I'm jealous. You got to go on a real adventure. Arthur, how are you feeling? Not great. Just stay there, okay? Mara, are you coming back? Are we going to leave? Sure, yeah. I'll be back soon. Okay, good. I'd better not say anything else to Arthur. It's a keypad. It's a metal panel. Crow Country elevator power grid. One of the lights is red, the other four are green. It's a monitor. It's a video feed from a security camera. It's showing something on the screen. It's moving. Talk to it. Hello? What are you? What do you want? It didn't respond. Hello? One more time. Okay. I wasn't expecting 2 opportunities to enter a number. How many numbers can be entered? Six numbers. Let me try, even though it only showed up one time. 0629681, Ophelia Pike's nurse number thing. There's no 0. Non-starter. Well, it's a puzzle I can't solve yet. Since that's a 6 number thing, this would be where we enter the thing for the elevator. 9218. Cabinet opened. There's a lever inside. There we go. Ah, it moved. There's nothing there. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Scaring me. You get the magnum. You know, I thought this was pointing me at the final boss. I didn't think it'd be in the next room over, that guy. It's pretty rude of me to not at least entertain the boss fight. I'm locked in. To release security gate, set floor panel code to 123456. How funny! Make you run around the room. I completely avoided that. Little bit of game design. That would have been really fun to run around trying to avoid that guy getting swiped at. It's fine though. Definitely would have made a mistake running around. Had to reset using that button. Can't go in there. It was pretty crazy in there. Probably no need to save, but I guess saving after something harrowing like that, not that harrowing, helps me calm down a little bit. It's like a mental thing. It's not harrowing when you take no damage and just shoot it 3 times with a magnum. But what is harrowing is being scared, not knowing what's coming up. What's up with that soda? We're just about ready to finish the game. Maybe the soda's related to the battery somehow. Okay, but seriously, what's up with the mushroom? Ah. Didn't expect traps to appear here. Amanita's dust cap. Amanita P is dust cap. Epiota B is Deadly Dapperling. Yup. Amanita B is Destroying Angels. Well, there's only one thing left to do, I guess. Does this kill me instantly? This could be dangerous. Let's actually use one of these for once. We seem to be like in the worst state possible. This is the time to use it. Nothing happened. Do I save scum it and just... Yeah, let's eat them. In fact, I don't even need to save scum. Let's use these for something. for the purpose of experimentation. We'll use one of these, and then one of these. We're green poisoned. Hopefully this doesn't kill. And one of these. Or maybe one of these and one of these. Yeah, that was fine. Alright, no more mushrooms. I guess that was the answer all along. Was the puzzle just to use health things to survive the mushrooms? Then what was the whole point of making safe mushrooms to eat? Wait, did the safe mushrooms, like, cure you of poison or something? Do you eat, like, deadly then safe, then deadly then safe? I'll have to look this up or something. Thank you for dining with me, stranger. I open myself up to you fully. It's a mushroom. I'm a little mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. Tell me, what it is yet you wish? What's that? You want to improve the power of your handgun? Something that would have been useful way earlier? To each their own, I guess. Wish granted. The last secret. Incredible. This whole time. I guess I was missing the plus on this one. Now all my weapons have a plus. Except for the grenade. Even the medkit has a plus. Not the large one. If it were me, I would put the flamethrower here, and the flamethrower ammo here, and the magnum here, and the magnum ammo here. And we could put the grenade here, the poison antidote here, small medkit here, and large medkit here. Or maybe grenade here, poison, then small and large medkit. Just some attaché case unnecessary organization. For fun. But what's this question mark then? How very strange. I guess we can pay one more visit. (2106). I keep on forgetting the number. Even though it's written all over the place. Alright, moment of truth. Oh great. Well, let's test out that handgun. Alright, less shots than it took when I was shooting at them from the stage. Some of those were pretty far away too, so... pretty noticeable. Did I get this? Yeah. It's unlocked. Please be ringing phone. Good, we didn't miss out on that. Hello? You're still alive. I know it's dangerous up there. A lot lot of them got out into the open. But I know you brought a gun. Have you been killing them? The guests? They're in no shape to continue living. The ones that emerged more recently, even more so. As I continued the rude excavation, the guests became even less, well, some of them aren't even bipedal anymore. It goes without saying that we cannot let them leave Crow Country. We cannot afford to let them infect anybody else. What are they? Who are they? They are irreversible. He's gone. It's a hat. I wonder if sea captains really wear these hats. Or have I been lied to by cartoons? A pizza box. Old slices of pizza are still inside. I'm not hungry enough to do it. I wonder what's in there. Maybe some ammo? It's pizza. Touché, pizza box. Is this a door? I can't see a way to open it. Maybe I should have tried riding the ride first. If I sat in it, maybe nothing would have happened if no one was here to control this. It's a control panel. This must be how you operate the boat ride. I don't see any point in moving the boat if I'm not in it. But I can't reach the control panel while I'm sitting in the boat. I think I might need some help with this one. I didn't know Julie was going to be critical path. Lo and behold, we need Julie. Anything I can do for you? Ask for help. Actually, there is something. I need to get to the boat ride in the Ocean Kingdom area. The Seven Seas. Yeah, I could use your help to operate the controls. Have you opened the door into the control room? Yeah, it's open. Nice work. I'll head to the control room, and you go to the boat boarding area. See you there. Before I do, though, I want to check on that soda again. Wait, if there's going to be a note there, there's no guarantee there is, but if there is a note in this other room, it could be about the soda. I know you like the middle. You ready to get in the boat? I'd strongly recommend you sit in the middle. You know, for balance. Wow. What? Looking good, Julie. Don't like the back? Of course. I get it all to myself. Nice. Are you ready to go? Yeah, I think so. I can't guarantee this will be safe. Should I start the ride? Start it. Start the ride, Julie. The white whale is blocking the boat. If I remember it right, he's supposed to move out of the way, but I think it's done manually from the control panel. I wonder why Julie didn't press the button. A treasure chest. It's a control box. I guess we'll leave it. It's a large medkit. And it was a trap. I don't know the difference. I should have learned. I should have taken notes. Well, we're okay. Switch. The biggest, most ornate switch I've ever seen. A treasure chest. More control box. No way to open it. Not on this side. Alright, let's start with the lever, or the switch. That opened the door? It did. There's a 2 on this, and a 1 on this. Let's talk to Julie first. Julie! What's this? It's a bloodstain. These are Julie's glasses. What happened to her? We only left for like a moment. Julie? Is she in her usual place? Damn it, Julie. It's a vent. It's been opened. I guess some monsters come out of these vents as a way of repopulating areas, maybe? Well, I don't know how to find Julie. There's blood on it. It seems to have stopped working. Not sure what to do with these treasure chests. Oh, that moves those guys? Whoa. And that raises them. A mermaid. Should I check inside? There's a battery in here, but it's totally fried. I can't use it. Better leave it alone. If we get the battery, then we won't see the rest of the ride, I guess. Is that a battery? Wait, no. It's a case of shotgun shells. How fun. Here's a battery. It's in fairly good condition. It's a heavy-duty battery I took from the stomach of a mermaid. It needs charging. I thought those were fish. Didn't think they were mermaids. You got something for me? There's nothing in here. Alright, let me just head down to the electrocution machine. Quickest way is through the delivery garage elevator. But we still haven't figured out anything to do with that soda machine. It's night. I thought I could examine that, but weird. Oh. Let's get the angle. I missed? Unbelievable. Ugh. Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Decapitation. I've never used one of these traps on them. I want to try. I don't think they're damaged by gas. Alright, don't think the other one's chasing us. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. Strawberry sunshine, luscious lime, pineapple punch, groovy grape. And let's just add one of each. The cup is full, but I don't want to drink it. What could this be? What is this mysterious secret that doesn't count towards the secret total? Oh well. I can't think of anything that relates to this. I could just be forgetting something. They trapped up the area. Great. I could go back and save. Might be around the time to take a break. But I won't. It's finale time. Oh, this area still seems clear of enemies. You're not an enemy. You're a friend. Something... Where's this power coming from? Did something start up because I started the elevator? When we're done here, what's the quickest way back up? I guess the utility corridor, then through Haunted Hilltop. Here's a button. Looks like it worked. The battery's charged. Okay. Onto the elevator. Getting kinda trigger happy with the saves, but this might be the last one I can do, unless I go to the train room. Yeah, let's save in the train room. There's no penalty for saving extra. I just don't feel like it. Undoubtedly enemies in here, right? I like how the area changes slightly throughout the different parts of the day. What the fuck? Oh. That was happening in the main area. It's not aimed at me. Hello? Who's here? Arthur, did a police officer come by here? Yeah, he was on a bike. Did you talk to him? Yeah, a little bit. That's strange. I never met that guy here. How does she know about a police officer? Not in this playthrough. Not in this save. And where was that gunshot coming from? Is this... Would I have had an event with Harrison, hence the gunshot? But because I didn't talk to him the first time, he's not here? Ugh, I hate missing dialogue. I'm alright. Probably should have saved after I did the puzzle, but it shouldn't take too long. That'll do it. Hey, I'm still getting shot at. Really? What's happening? What did I miss? And just like that, he walked out of my life. The big crow. He's making his way out of the park. I don't blame him. It would be nice to just to walk away. Thought I could... Seriously? Again? The bathroom, maybe? Nope. I have no idea what's going on. We're just gonna go. Seems to be working. Damn. That's crazy. Oof. Just wanted to group them up is all. Alright, no more screwing around. If you have the ammo, use it. I barely nearly died there. Maybe I should just top off. It'd be better not to have to worry about it, especially with so many health items in my menu. A switch. And then you have to wait. If you were going for a no-kill run, this would be interesting. We're in the crossroads now. Harrison. Oh god, it's Harrison. I guess it's believable that she knows his name even though I never talked to him in this save. Because she implied that she knew him in the first conversation with him, that she stole his police file or something like that, or sabotaged his attempts to come here. He's dead. He must have been attacked by those. Wait, no. He was shot. Harrison. I'm so sorry. Harrison James. ID number 05061. Date of birth, January 12, 1965. firearms expert. I was wondering if the entire card was forged, but you just put some stickers over it, huh? Interesting. Yeah, Marv asked how old Mara was. It wasn't just an offhand comment, I don't guess. Or, I don't think. Seemed pretty clear. She's probably younger than being born in 1965. That and all the other hints. I don't exactly know what, but I have a pretty clear guess. Harrison James. He was put on the Edward Crow missing persons case. I tried to stop him coming to Crow Country, but he really wanted to help. It's a bag. Just a grubby old sports bag. It seems familiar somehow. It's empty. A medkit. Well, Harrison must have solved the puzzle to open it. Interesting. I guess they kind of dangle an unsolvable puzzle in front of you, with the appearance of being a puzzle, but obviously just being a cage. Maybe there is a way to open it though, I don't know. The mining lanterns are really old and need replacing. Any kind of spark tends to set off the oil that's trapped inside. If that happens, just give it a whack to disperse the oil. The thing should go out. You don't need a health pack. Although we could try to go for everything. Let's try for a collateral. Over here. No collateral. Let me think about this. I could shoot one more to get through, but if we wanted this item, we would have to shoot again. Well, I guess we're wasting 3 bullets. One. 2. 3. There might have been a more efficient way to go do all that. Whatever. Was the amount of ammo even worth it? Hey, how'd you get past that? Tolman? I can't let you. Listen, Harrison is dead. Harrison James. The police did it. I know who he is. I'm sorry, Mara. He shouldn't have come here. It was only a matter of time before one of those creatures. He was shot. With a gun. Shit. Do you know who did it? Oh, I think he's probably got a good idea. Marvin, you... Look, kid. There's nothing personal, okay? Put down the gun, Trumbull. And then what, huh? Go home? Forget this whole thing ever happened? The feds would be kicking down my door within the week. I'm culpable for all this shit. I know. I am too. But Mara is not. So leave her out of it. She knows way too much. You think she won't rat us out? And now it's too late. What was that? No idea. Bullshit. If this is some sort of trick, I ain't. Ah. Where am I? Julie? Hey. What's going on? What are you doing in there? I'll tell you. If you help me out of this thing. Oh, gosh, sorry. Yeah, we'll help Julie. I wonder what the no-helping Julie run looks like. How sassy she might be. Tolman, would you give me a hand? Sure. Julie, I thought you'd been... I came out of the boat ride and you were gone. There was blood. Something grabbed me, dragged me backwards into the vent. What was it? Whatever it was, there were several more of them hiding out in the pipes. It's pitch black in there, but I could hear them. Smell them. And what? They tried to kill you? No. Mostly they just shook me around, made a bunch of noise. Shouting, weeping, moaning. Whatever you'd call it. Sounds about right. What do you mean? They're angry, but they don't want to kill us. They're trying to communicate. Mara, you haven't introduced me. Oh, right, sorry. This is Julie, this is Tolman. He works for Edward Crow. And Tolman, this is Julie Barron. She's a lawyer. She was hired by the Marshall family. Elaine Marshall's family. I see. What are you two doing down here? Someone's been killed. Shot. A police officer. Goodness me. Tolman was here, was just about to go deal with it, weren't you? Aye. I'll come with you. I have experience with this kind of thing. Good, okay, thanks. Mara? Something else. Natalie Crow is waiting in Edward Crow's office. Would you go see how she's doing? Crow's daughter? Sure, of course. I'd love a chance to talk to her, actually. You're not... One last thing. Arthur Mole. He's out in the staff parking area, in my white Fiesta. Would you check on him too? I've left him alone way too long. Of course, we can do that too. Thank you. Mara, what are you going to do? I'm going to do what I came here to do. We'll be waiting by your car, okay? Okay. Thanks. Come along, Mr. Toolman. We've got lots to do. I take it those gunshots being fired at me back in the plaza. Guess they were Marv. Not really hitting me, but enough to scare me. Of course, he was probably trying to hit me. Held in place by 2 chains. Unhook it. I have to do the other one too. Maybe I should save before I continue. One last save. No, we'd have to go through the puzzle. Oh, we don't. Any enemies? This was the wrong pipe. And we will actually go this way. Just to check in on the people that went to the car. Oh, they're not here yet. I wonder if Harrison would have lived if I had talked to him at the beginning, or if he would have tracked down Natalie, and Natalie might have had something to say. Almost surely he would have still died, right? It's a pool of water. It looks so clean. Is this a spring? God, that feels better. Didn't realize how filthy I was. Was that a good idea? Not sure we should trust that water, but... Alright. It goes down. It's a telephone. It's been left off the hook. probably where I was being called from. A set of photos. Photos taped up on the wall. Natalie Crow, Edward Crow's daughter. Tolman, the engineer Crow put in charge of root excavation. The next one is a photo of me. When did he take this? Julie Barron, the lawyer hired by Elaine Marshall's family. Arthur Mole, a teenager who wanted to photograph the guests. Marvin Trumbull, he was responsible for Crow's fake gold mine. Douglas Pike, he was in charge of building the actual theme park. And finally, Harrison James. He was the police officer sent to look for Edward Crow. It's a piece of paper. Someone's written something here, but I can't make sense of it. It's nonsense. It's a shower. Here's a lever. The purple hair looked good on you. It's a set of vials. 5 glass vials, each with the same pale green liquid inside. I don't know what they're for. I'll leave them alone. It's a Bunsen burner. I remember using these at school. It's a bright blue flame. The fire is crackling softly. It's an intercom. Should I talk into it? Mr. Crow? I'm here. I'm in your lab. Hello, Elaine. Open the door. I will. But first, please pick up the glass vials I have laid out on the counter. Why? Please. Fine. Didn't even think about it too hard. At which point did they start using Elaine in that conversation? A medical cabinet. Fire axe? It's an elevator. A relatively simple way to get up to the surface. It doesn't work anymore. Because someone's driven a fire axe through the control panel. He's been living down here, clearly. It's a bed. This must be where Crow has been sleeping. The sheets are stained with blood. A microwave. What's that? It's a medkit. Sealed envelope. For Natalie. I won't open it. A hazmat suit. It's covered in fine layers of dust. I guess he's not wearing it anymore. When did it say that? Infected. Well, I guess it's been hiding other information from me. Five glass vials, each with the same pale green liquid inside. These must be what Crow was talking about. First I need to free up some space. Really? Okay. I'll put down the other objects I'm carrying. I won't need them. I took the vials. Left in their place all the other items I collected. The police ID card I took from Harrison James. The bronze key given to me by a fairy. The crank handle I found in the safe. The ruby gemstone that was hidden in the painting of a demon. The chain I took from the neck of a mechanical swan. The mask I excavated from a block of resin. The trident I took out of a witch's cauldron. The silver key that was hidden in Neptune's palace. The data disk I got from the change machine in an arcade. The acid bottle I took from a cell in a dungeon. The golden key I found trapped in a fairy's head. The battery I pulled from the stomach of a robotic mermaid. Good times. Interesting. Take your items with you if you go back up. Mr. Crow, I have the vials. Open the door. Stand back. Elaine Marshall. Edward Crow. How long has it been? 2 years. We've never met before. No. I mean, since you became infected. 2 years. 2 years since I shut the park. I'm glad you came back. Why would you give a shit? I would offer you a drink, but... What are you now? 18? Not quite. And yet, you made it all the way down here. You're clearly very stubborn. That's good. It gives me hope. Hope? Tell me, how are you feeling? Bad. Tired. I can't get rid of my infection. It's been getting worse. Of course. I must say, I'm relieved they let you out of the hospital long enough to... They didn't. I escaped. I see. You really are determined. And all this because you want to kill me, I assume. No. I came because I want to tell you something. Face to face. I need you to know. Go on. Mr. Crow, I'm going to die from this infection. We tried everything. Nothing works. It's going to kill me. But I didn't realize. You have it too? The same infection? Of course. Anyone who has been exposed to the gas will have it. Naturally, I was the first. When the first guest emerged from the pool, I tried to help him. I put him in a holding cell, up on the ground level, so we could monitor him more easily. The holding cell? That's where I was attacked. Yes. Bringing the guests up to the surface proved to be a mistake. But you look worse than I do. I am simply further along. My continued exposure to the guests has accelerated the process. Continued exposure. Your bloody escapade today, it may prove to have a similar effect for you. Oh God. It looks bad. What's it like when it gets that bad? I shall not lie to you. Elaine, do you remember when your family asked me to pay your medical fees? Yeah, they're holding you accountable since I was injured in your park. But you never paid them. My lawyer is trying to take you to court over it. Yes, this was a deliberate decision on my part. Knowing the nature of your illness, I knew there could be no cure found at the hospital. Wait. But there is a cure. I made one. You... How? I had to reverse engineer it. I've been studying the highly infectious bacteria on the dead bodies of the guests. New kinds of bacteria that nobody knows about yet. That's been the problem. It's no surprise your doctors were stumped. Those files from your lab? Yes. You have the cure on your person at this very moment. 5 vials. Enough to cure 5 people. 5? Harrison and Marvin are dead. So that leaves you, me, Natalie, Tolman, Julie, and Arthur. That's 6 people. You didn't make enough files. You're wrong there. I shall not be taking the cure. You understand where we are right now? You call it the pool? Correct. And protruding from its depths, the 7 roots. What's left of them? After years of you cutting them up and harvesting them for gold. Exactly right. Elaine, look at me. Listen. The pool is a gateway. And the guests are human beings who attempted to travel through it and emerged here. Why do they look so... Why are they so messed up? Because I have spent the last 10 years dismantling the mechanism of that gateway. I don't understand. The pool still works, technically. But thanks to me, it is severely malfunctioning. You see, the roots are a kind of calibration antenna. Like the antenna on a radio. Foreshadowing. Necessary to accurately and safely transport those who travel through the pool. Mr. Crow, where are they coming from? The guests. What's on the other side of the pool? Gold, a good conductor for electricity. Not sure if that's what's being conducted, but good for an antenna, maybe. Probably not the best material for an antenna, but there's a connection there, some kind. You understand now how my excavations have been causing the mutations of the guests. Also understand the mutations have been getting worse as I cut down more of the roots. The beings that emerge from the pool now, they barely resemble humans at all. Most of them cannot walk, let alone speak. But that first guest who emerged from the pool all that time ago, he was the least mutated. No. Yes, Elaine. He could speak. Just barely. He told me who he was, and why he had to come. I wrote it down, word for word, on a little piece of paper, and then I went back to harvesting the roots. No subsequent guests were capable of speech. You may now understand why I am choosing not to take the cure. My time is short. So he realized the person coming out was alive, but he kept on harvesting stuff. I think he's implying that he knew that harvesting it would continue to deteriorate the guests. That or he didn't know, but I think he knew. Before I die, I must look upon what I have wrought. You're going through the pool? Hold out your hand. What? Take it. It's a little piece of paper. Now that it is in your hands, I am going through the pool. You'll be mutated. It'll kill you. A fitting end. Perhaps, if I am lucky, I may get a glimpse of what lies on the other side. I have one more thing to ask of you, Elaine. If for any reason I re-emerge from the pool, I want you to kill me, but if I re-emerge, I will be in no shape to continue living. Do you understand? Goodbye, Elaine. I raise a glass to your future. Yep, he emerged. Oof. Shit. Ooh. Oof, I'm hurting. Get one of these. Damn. Don't think that did anything. I am doing terribly here. Ugh. I should really take care of this thing. It's not gonna hurt him in any way. His hand. That's not fair. Trying to hit his arm there. The hand might not be so important as I think. Try to get him to hit the barrel. His hand might not actually be a weak point, the arm there. Elaine. It's... Shut up. I don't want to know. Elaine, you promise. Kill. Yeah, okay. Small piece of paper given to me by Edward Crowe. It's folded in half. 2106 Uninhabitable Ruin. We come 1988 Last Chance. Warn stop. Change. It's a year. Wow. It's over. There's only one thing left to do. Staring into the flames. I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. And maybe it won't. What a fun game. It wasn't as hard as I thought it might be when I picked hard mode, but it was scary. Not just in terms of horror, but the way that a survival horror is scary in terms of gameplay. The feeling of not having enough to go around. Of course, I always had more than enough somehow, one way or another. It was only at the very beginning that I ended up running out of ammo. But that feeling kind of persisted all the way through. I think I enjoyed every moment of it, though. Huh, and now my grade. Bonus items. A B+. That was solid, for Murder of Crows. Maybe it would have gone an A if I didn't save those extra times at the very end. I guess kills count towards your rank. Crowbar. And a secret costume. Crow hat and crossbow. Unlocked Crow Quest. Crystal crows to find and shoot. Well, that was a fun game. Having gone through it, I'm glad I picked Murder of Crows mode for the first playthrough. I did a similar thing with, what was it? Resident Evil 2 Remake or something like that. That's the one with Birkin, right? But in that game, it was kind of a mistake for me, because I got to the point further in where I ended up using so much ammo I couldn't actually defeat the first encounter with Birkin in the underground lab. I think there wasn't enough ammo around in that area for me to actually physically kill him. I had somehow screwed myself over with the saves. Maybe there was some way that ammo spawned in, but if there was, I couldn't find it. After that, I kind of stopped doing games on hard mode the first time through, because it soured my experience. But recently I started trying doing it again, and I'm glad I did it for this game. It wasn't particularly that hard, but I think if I did it on normal mode, I probably would have gone through with much more ammo and health, even though I already completed the game with quite a bit. Even at the final boss I had plenty on Murder of Crows difficulty. All this to say, it's fun to go through a game like this with no idea, knowing how hard it can be, going on the hardest mode and just expecting things are going to get up in your face. It didn't really end up that way at any point. Most of the bosses I kind of solved with a magnum straight away. But it felt rewarding nonetheless, using the magnum, because I went through all the secrets in the overworld and all that. I didn't get all the secrets though. Sure, the secrets numbered 1 through 15, but I think I still have to go back and find some other things. Other than that, I think we've gotten most of the stuff. We've gotten Elaine's story. We pieced together all of the lore, pretty much. Maybe a few notes that I have to go back and pick up. Maybe I can spare a few more videos to wrap that up. We'll see. But for now, it's pretty late at night. That would be a good time to take a break.